connected. Just ensure that they are here. Let's know where you're joining us from. I can see mommy. Thank you for joining us all the way from Dubai. Thank you so much for joining us. If your team members are not here, this is a very important training. It has to do with compliance. If your team members are not connected yet, we're not waiting for them. We're not waiting for them because we are already 10 minutes late trying to play the videos and trying to wait. But this is recorded. I know the marketing team definitely will share the recorded version, or they go to our YouTube page and watch this. Go to our YouTube page and watch this. We are starting right away. So once again, I want to welcome all of us. Today, our call today is going to be on compliance. We know that our business is very dynamic. We run a very dynamic business, a business that is driven and influenced by so many things. We live in a world that is dynamic. We live in a society where people try as much as possible to do things their own way. So having seen that, it's our responsibility to have a policy and a procedure manual that is dynamic, that is designed to suit, that is designed to meet, or that is designed to tackle or manage some of the issues that we have around. And if you don't have a copy of the company policy, if you are new and you don't know where to get the company policy, I'll ask you to go to your back end, or go to www.foreverliving.com. Just scroll down. If you go to the footer, you will see policy and procedure documents. Download it. This is a very important document for you to have. It's a very important document for you to have. You can't be a forever business owner without having this. This is like your Bible. This is like your Quran, right? Like the Christians or the Muslims. So you can't say you're a Christian or a Muslim or you don't have your Quran. This is a must-have for every forever business owner, irrespective of whether you know about it, you know you are supposed to have it or you are not supposed to have it. Again, I am repeating it. It is a must-have document for everybody. And I tell you, if you sit with these documents, and go through it, you understand everything you need to know about our business. It starts by telling you who you are, why you are in forever, what your responsibilities are, and before we go to the do's and don'ts and what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. So we are always advised to use the company policy as a business plan so that we can grow our business. Just some few weeks ago, we had an update. We had some updates on our policy, our company policy and procedure manual, and that is what we want to share with you. That is what we want to really discuss with you this evening. I want you to pay attention. They are policies, so they are not juicy. They are not juicy. It's not a sales speech. It's not a sales speech, but they are guidelines that can help us become better. They are guidelines that can help us build a business that posterity can look back and say, thank you, mommy, thank you, daddy, for building this business for us. So some sections of this policy were amended, and I will take you through that now. The first one is section 4.01, which talks about our bonus structure and marketing plan. Section 4 of the company policy talks about basically about our bonus structure and compensation plan or marketing plan. On section 4.05, there was a serious amendment on 4.05, then section 6.02, which is about leadership bonus, downline manager requirements. Then there was also an amendment on, or an introduction, a new introduction, introduce a new sector, that's sector 12.01E. And we have sector 14.01, which is about sponsoring, which was slightly amended. And the last one is section 18.03. So our presentation this evening is going to be in two forms. The first one is that we're going to look at these amendments and fully understand them. Then secondly, we are going to look at the document that was shared I think we shared it some weeks ago, 1 month ago. We are going to have a quick review of that document, how to build an ethical business. We share that document. If you don't have that document presently, you can go to your back end. You can go to your back end. If you go to your back end, go to tools. If you go to tools, go to the folder called policy, and you can download it. You can download it there. But I mean, when we get there, you're going to see it. We're going to have a quick review of it. It's also in line with compliance so that you understand what you are supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, and how compliance can properly support you to build an ethical business. So let's just dive straight into it. The first amendment that we have, it's on section 4.01. If you look at the entire section 4 talks about our marketing plan. You have an outline of all the levels that we have in our company policy and what those levels are supposed to get. So when we talk about the compensation plan, the compensation is all about how you make money. The compensation plan is not about how the company makes money. It's all about how you make money. And that is why it's very, very important that as a forever business owner, you need to understand the marketing plan. You need to understand the marketing plan, irrespective of your level, whether you're an assistant supervisor or you are a supervisor or you're an assistant manager or you're a manager and even beyond. You need to properly understand the marketing policy, the compensation plan, so that you will know where the monies are. That is the first thing. That's the first thing. So if you read the entire section 4, if you've not read section 4 before of our company policy, tonight I want you to go get a soft copy of the company policy and pay attention to section 4. If you pay attention to section 4, you have a proper understanding of the marketing plan, starting from the retail profit to as high as the gem bonus. So as high as a gem bonus, depending on your level. So you know how you make money as you grow in our business. Now, some few months ago, we clearly stated that currently we have like 2 types of customers, right? 2 types of customers, because regulation in our industry have made it clear that every network marketing company must distinguish between customers and business builders. Must distinguish between customers and business builders. Now, we know we have retail customers, right? Retail customers, for as long as we are concerned, they are solely known to our business owners. They are solely known to you. We might not have access to your retail customers. However, those retail customers that deemed it fit to give us their data, we call them preferred customers. We call them preferred customers, yes, because they deemed it fit to give us, they trusted us that much to give us their data, to give us their figures, so their names are on our system. So they are called preferred customers, right? And as preferred customers, immediately when they come in, if you look at it in section 4, they are entitled to 5% off, right? Since they are entitled to 5% off, yes, you will get a 25%. You are getting, whether you're irrespective of your level, assistant supervisor, for as long as you're wholesale qualified, from those retail customers, one-off, you are getting a 25% preferred customer profits. So that is what you get from those preferred customers. However, for the past 2 years, right, we have another set of preferred customers that are wholesale qualified. Some of us call them assistant supervisors, right? In some countries, yes, you will see them as assistant supervisors. But in as much as they did not opt in to do the business, they are wholesale qualified, but they are not entitled to build business. Again, I am saying they are wholesale qualified on our system, so they can They've locked in their 30% discount for life. They can continue to buy at 30% off, but because they did not opt in to build the business, they are not forever business owners. So they are not qualified to build. They are not qualified to recruit. But they are only qualified, oh, I am happy to be buying at wholesale. I am happy to be buying the products I need. I'm happy to be buying my supplements at 30%. So we call them, they are preferred customers, but they are also wholesale qualified. So if you have such customers in our country, Nigeria, right? We have an overall waiver, and some of these people that's in our overall policy that are called preferred customers that are wholesale qualified are actually assistant supervisors, but they are not building business. They are not. I want to make this very, very clear so that you will understand. So if you have such people, maybe you are doing business in the US or in the UK, and they are preferred customers and they are wholesale qualified. The meaning is that, yes, as an assistant supervisor, right? As an assistant supervisor, if you recruit such people, right? If you recruit such people, you are entitled to a 5%. You are entitled to a 5% preferred customer profit for every purchase that they buy. Every purchase made by them. So you are entitled to a 5%. Right? Now, what is the difference between what we had before and this updates? Now, the new updates one from supervisor upwards acknowledged the fact. With assistant supervisors, we had no issues. But the new update acknowledged the fact that, yes, we now have preferred customers that are buying at 30% off. So if you are a supervisor, if you're currently a supervisor and you signed up a preferred customer that is wholesale qualified, right? We want to make it clear that you are going to have an 8% preferred customer bonus. Preferred customer bonus. So the only addition to the policy is what I have here on red. What I have here scripted. So that you will know when you look at your bonus recap, you might be asking, oh, how come I have this guy, he's not building business, and I'm getting 8% preferred customer bonus from him. Is because he is just wholesale qualified and he never opted in to build the business. So these updates acknowledge the fact that we have wholesale qualified customers in our business who currently enjoy 30% discount. Hence, their corresponding sponsors will in turn enjoy 8% if you're a supervisor, 13% if you're an assistant manager, and 18% if you are a manager. Now, having said that is the update we have for section 4.01. That is the update that we have on section 4.01. Let's go to section 4.06. Now, section 4.06 basically is how do I put it? We had it before. Yeah, we had it before with a different name, but now it's updated to a different name. Let me explain. Before now, section 4.05, if you are on our company policy is 4.0, our local policy is 4.05, on the global policy is 4.06. And what does this policy state? It states that it's called the 36 months policy, that any FBO who had not made a purchase for 36 calendar months will forfeit all their sponsored downline. So if you are a forever business owner and within 36 months, you did not have any need for our product, you did not use our products, right? What we are currently running that will end in December is that you will lose all your downlines if you did not make any purchase, or if you've not made any purchase in the last 36 months. If you've not made any purchase in the last 36 months. So the team members within your organization that you just lost will move up to someone else someone else will inherit them, and you will lose them permanently. Now, I want you to understand that this is in line with the general policy, right? General data policy, policy regulation that we have globally. So what Forever does is that what Forever did, sorry, was to try to align to this policy, because this policy clearly states that you must seek permission when you are collecting people's data. I don't know how many of us that have noticed it lately, that when you go on any site, right? Any site, they now ask for your consent. They now ask for your consent for anything that they want to do. They ask for your consent to keep your data. They ask for your consent to use your data for anything. It is in line with the GDPR regulation, the GDP regulation on data protection and data management. So before now, how we try to manage it is to have a 36 months policy. Okay, if your ID is inactive for 36 months, so we will delete you, or we archive your data. You archive your name on our database. But now there is an amendment, and it's called the record retention policy. The record retention policy. So if you go back to the policy, we no longer have the 36 months policy. Please take note, this 36 months policy has been replaced with, come January, it's replaced with the record retention policy. And the record retention policy states that any FBO below manager level, remember I said FBOs, meaning if you're below manager level, we're talking about assistant managers, we are talking about supervisors, and we are talking about assistant supervisors. These are the people that we know as our business owners. In addition to that, we have preferred customers that are wholesale qualified, preferred customers that are not wholesale qualified, or even retail customers, if by any chance we have their database, we have their names on our system. Now, who has no activity, zero activity, in line with their sales, in line with their product purchase, in line with sponsoring, or in line with earning anything. They have not earned from us, they've not bought anything from us, they've not sponsored anybody. During any consecutive, please note, any consecutive 7 years period will be deemed inactive and have their data removed from our system. Either we remove it, or we archive it. But the key word here is that the keyword is removed. If you look, obfuscate is to archive, but the first word there is to remove it. So we want to clean our system. We have defined it, Forever as a company have defined that our own retention policy as a company, because we cannot keep this, the guideline said we cannot keep this data forever. So our own regulation, our own policy said we want to keep this data for just 7 years. And the implementation of this policy is going to start, the first implementation is going to start by the end of January. End of January, so we are going to have the first set of non-managers, preferred customers leave your organization. So we want you to take note of this, because you are going to see a shrink if you are using FLP 360, or you are using any of the database to check the number of people you have within your organization. You are going to see your organization shrink. Now, the first analysis that we have done, we have around 40,000, roughly 40,000 people. And we have sent messages and emails. I hope those messages got to them. I hope those text messages got to them, because that is, if the numbers there are correct, if they are still using it, if the emails there are correct, I know they got the messages. But if they are not correct, trust me, they will not get those messages. But we want to put you in the know. We want you to know that this is going to be effected come the 30th of, that's the end of January. So note that the record retention purge will only affect any FBO below manager, whether they are assistant managers, either assistant managers, supervisors, assistant supervisors, prefect customers. It will affect them if only they have not made any purchase, any kind of, we don't have any form of activity happening within their within that ID in 7 consecutive years. So the first thing is that it's declared inactive, and the next thing is that we purge it off our system. So that is the record retention policy, which is a replacement of the 36 months policy that we had before. The next adjustment that we have is on leadership bonus, is on leadership bonus qualification. Now we know that every manager is expected, every manager. So for non-managers that are here, that are trying to, that are working towards becoming managers, note, I want you to note that once you become a manager, we expect you to do your 12cc, right? That is your leadership bonus qualification case credit. Now we expect you to do that. We expect you to do that. Now, how do I explain this? I want to explain it in my own way. So the company rewards you with your money, with your downline manager business for your ability to take care of your non-manager lines. So that is why your leadership case credit is considered your open business. Your open business. So your managers don't contribute to your leadership case credit. So the company is rewarding you, right? Rewarding you with your sponsored manager business. So you earn from your sponsored managers in as much as you can show us that you can keep your non-managers. So you still have non-managers that you're taking care of. You still have non-manager business. So the company will reward you with the efforts of your managers. Having said this, each manager is expected to do 12. But as you grow as a manager, as you sponsor or develop other lines, right? The company strongly understands that yes, you are also paying attention to your manager lines because you are also coaching them as a leader, you are also guiding them, you're also presenting for them, you're also there for them. So as you have managers and as they generate business, any of your manager line that is able to generate a total of 25, right? If you have 2 lines that can generate 25, your leadership leadership bonus case credit reduces from 12, requirement reduces from 12 to 8, and as you proceed, if you have an additional with a total of 25, it reduces to 4. So some people call it waivers, but as long as we are concerned, it's not a waiver, it's a reward for your effort. So once you have two lines that have a total of 25, you have it reduces from 12 to 8, and if you have 3 lines, it reduces from 8 to 4cc. However, in the past, we have seen lines, right? You have a manager line with 25cc, but they are not 4cc active. So the fact that your manager line has 25cc, total cc, does not necessarily mean that they are 4cc active, because that 25 case credit is total case credit. So you can have 100cc total, and still you are not 4cc active. So some few months back, some managers came and they thought that, okay, fine, this guy, the policy says generates 25. There is nowhere in the policy that is clearly stated that this guy must be active. This manager must be active. So the difference between what we have currently and the update is the addition of this keyword active. Active. For downline sponsored managers that contributes to, or that can generate 25cc, that you can count to get the reduction in your leadership bonus case credit. So the only addition there, notes, the only addition in section 6.02 is this word active. so that you don't take us to court to say, okay, it's not stated in the policy that this person must be active. So it's clearly stated in our policy going forward from January that, yes, for you to count a line that generated 25cc in a particular month as part of your waiver requirement to reduce your leadership bonus qualification case credit from 12 to 8, they must be active. They must be active. Please and please, managers to be take note of this. Now the next one is 12.01. 12.01 is totally new. It's totally new, and it has to do with global rally. I mean the 500cc requirement for those that will qualify to have the tickets. So it's not in our current policy, it's not there. But what does it? Let's look at what this adjoint here said. Any FBO who accumulates 500cc or more case credits but does not complete the remaining requirement will receive 2 non-rally tickets if they attend the rally at their own expense. Otherwise, they will receive exclusive access to the rally VIP Zoom broadcast. The 2 non-qualifiers rally tickets are non-transferable and will be issued upon confirmation that flights and hotels have been secured. Please, so note this because even for us, we've had a lot of people come to us and say, okay, how do I get my rally ticket? I know I'm already above 500 cc's. Please and please note that there are 2 options here. The first requirement is for you to have 500cc and above. So you have 500cc, but you did not get up to 1,000. So you are qualified to have the tickets, but the rally tickets will only be given, right? Only be given to you upon you showing us, right? We will start processing for you upon you showing us that yes, you have your flights and you have your hotel reservation. So we are sure that you are going to make the trip. We want to be sure that you are going to make the trip. So once we are sure you're going to make the trip, then we'll start processing those tickets for you. However, if you're not going to make the trip, you can also opt for, because you can opt to have the exclusive access to the rally VIP Zoom broadcast. So this is an addition. It's totally new. So if you go to the current company policy now, you will not see it, but come January, you will see it. Now, responsoring is a very, very important aspect of what our customer service team face every day globally, and irrespective of who you want to sponsor, please and please, we want you to try as much as possible to be honest with them. Try as much as possible to tell them 100% what they stand to gain and what they stand to lose. Because if you don't do that, right, we will do that. You might not be happy about it. You might not like it. A lot of people have said, oh, can you not call? No, we will call them. Can you not tell them that they are going to? No, we are going to tell them. Because if you are sponsoring somebody was a manager and you are sponsoring them the meaning is that they are going to lose that level. So it is better you tell them. Because once they submit that form, we are going to call them and we are going to tell them. We are going to politely tell them and ask them why they want to be sponsored. We are going to ask them why they want to be sponsored, because I have faced this severally. 2 or 3 persons, oh, I really want to be sponsored, and when they finally were sponsored, they called back and said, oh, I am regretting this. So what is the addition that we have in the policy? So when people sponsor, some people don't know that yes, that ID is treated as a new ID. Despite the fact that it is the old numbers that you know, the old ID that you were using, But for as long as we are concerned, it has zero history. So before now, we have that a responsored FBO begins again as a preferred customer under the new sponsor and loses any downline acquired at that point in all countries in which he or she was previously sponsored. So you had an ID, you started the business some years back. And during those boom days for you, you had businesses in the UK, you had businesses in the US, you had businesses in the UAE, and you had businesses all over the world. Maybe something happened, you are no longer in business, and you want to re-sponsor today. Now, what this policy is telling you, what this new update is telling you, that once you re-sponsor, right? Once you re-sponsor, you are losing everything. Not just in your home country, you are also losing everything globally, anywhere you had business. And the new addition there says that any case credit generated before being re-sponsored cannot be used for any future level advancement or incentive qualification. So it's as good as starting afresh, despite the fact that you still have your old numbers. You still have your old IDs. It's as good as starting afresh. So please and please, our business owners, it would do all of us good if you can be the one, or if we can be honest and tell people ahead. A lot of people have re-sponsored and they were successful, right? So sponsoring is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. But please and please, let's be very honest. Let's be very honest to tell those that we want to re-sponsor, tell them everything that they need to know about this process. Because if you don't, we will do that. We will do that. You might not like it, but we will do it, because that is what we need to let them know what they are getting into and get their consent before we can do that. Now, this is the one that this one is all about divorce, right? All about divorce. So if you have a business, you are married, you have a business, and you have a secondary, and you have a secondary partner, right? You have a secondary distributor under your ID. This might be of interest to you. We are not praying for you to get to this level, but I tell you, trust me, in my short years here, I have also experienced this, I think three times, and it's not funny. Now, it's called a transfer due to divorce policy. In the event of divorce or a legal separation, a legally enforceable property settlement agreement may decree that forever business be granted to one spouse or the other. The forever business, however, cannot be partitioned. Only one adult individual will be entitled to retain the current downline of this forever business. The other spouse may choose to establish their own forever business at the same level of the marketing plan, but no higher than manager as established with the ex-spouse. Such other spouse must use the original sponsor. Yes, such other spouse must use the original sponsor. The other spouse's new forever business shall be treated by the sponsor as inherited until requalified. Now, let me explain. Let me use the practical examples that we have had locally. So we don't pray for anything to happen to the marriages of our business owners, but I can tell you we've had instances where couples came and they said, hey, you guys need to split the bonus. I want you to split this business. I want you to split this business, right? The business belongs to the two of us. I want you to split it. I can tell you we cannot split the business. That's the first point. The court might give you the court might say, okay, split it. But this is one business. If we split it, how do we split your organization? What is the rationale that we are going to use to split your organization? So we cannot split the business. So the business, right? The business, your forever business can only go to one person. One person. However, what we had before now is that the man or the ex, your spouse can decide, whether it's spouse or ex-spouse, can decide now to, you can decide now to start your own forever business. So you can decide to start, but it must not be at a level higher than manager. So it must be at a level, it must not be at a level higher than manager. And you can decide, the new addition is that you can decide to either be under your existing sponsor. So the sponsor of your spouse, you can decide, okay, I want to be, I don't want to be under my husband. I don't want to be under my wife. I want to be under our existing sponsor. So you must be, it's not you must be, because the sponsor worked for it. So if you're breaking up, so you can either be under the sponsor, directly under the sponsor, or directly under your ex-spouse. That is the addition. So you can't just wake up and say, because I'm breaking out, so I am going to join a new organization altogether. No. So you either be directly under your husband, or you are directly under your existing sponsor. Now let's summarize. Let's summarize. The first one is section 4.01, which clarifies details regarding the preferred customer bonus. The second amendment, 4.05, specifies that the record retention purge will only impact FBOs who have reached the level of at least manager. Sorry, let me take that again. This specifies that the record retention purge will not impact FBOs who have reached the level of at least manager. The update on 6.02 stipulates that downline managers must be active to count for you. Your downline managers that are generating 25 CCs must be active to count for you. The update on 12.01 defines what an FBO receives who accumulates 500 or more CCs but doesn't achieve the other rally requirements. That's the non-qualifier rally tickets. That's what they get. The update on 14.01 states that CCs generated prior to being sponsored cannot be used for future level advancement or incentive qualification. And the last amendment that we have on 18.003 provides clarification regarding sponsor transfer due to divorce. Sponsor transfer due to divorce. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have today on this. That is all we have on the updates. That is all we have on the update. Like I promised, I'm going to flip quickly to a document that we shared, because of late we have received almost every day now, people are getting emails from compliance, and is becoming, I mean, it's only necessary that we do this. It's only necessary that we go through this. Now, some weeks back, we shared it in the house, and if you don't have it, I want you to go to your backend. If you go to your backend, go to tools, you will see the policy folder. If you click on tools, you see the policy folder, and you can download this document. It's building an ethical forever, how to build an ethical forever business. That's a guide, the guide on how you can build an ethical forever business. So this is a document you can go through yourself. It's a document that you can go through yourself. I want to just take us through one or 2 points that we have that we have there. Now, all the compliance emails that we've received, all the compliance emails that we've received lately starts with this statement. As a forever business owner, we know that you're excited to start spreading the word about your favorite products and helping others look better and feel better. That is why one of the most important steps that you can take is to have a solid understanding of what claims and statements to avoid when marketing forever products and the business opportunity. Please and please, yes, we know you are super excited. We know you just joined. We know you are crazy about the products and the business, but please and please, we are a business and we are a business and a brand, and it is important that we protect the business. It's important that we protect you, and it's also important that we protect everybody's business. The first thing that we want you to know is that anything that you are posting online, please and please differentiate yourself from Forever Living Products. Anything that you are posting, don't assume the position of Forever Living Products. Again, I am saying anything, no matter how juicy it is, no matter where you got it from, don't assume the position of the company. Don't. So differentiate yourself from Forever Living Product. It's also in our policy. If you look at 19.02, it's called limited license to use company trademark. The name Forever Living Product and symbols of FLP and other names as may be adopted by FLP, including FLP products, names and proprietary trademarks, and trade names and trademarks of the company. So you must not use any of this. You must not use any of this. In the past 2-3 months, we've brought down almost six to seven online shops with the name Forever Living Products, Nigeria. With the name Forever Living Product, Nigeria. It is a no, because you are not Forever Living Product Nigeria. So whether you think you are good at designing, because what you are doing is deceiving other people. You are deceiving other people. So, and we cannot tolerate that because it is totally against our policy. It is totally, yes, we know you are excited. Yes, we know you want to, but you are deceiving people. You are deceiving people, and we cannot tolerate that. So when choosing a name, now these are the right names you can choose. You can, for as long as it doesn't have anything Forever Living. For as long as it doesn't have anything forever. So don't mimic. A lot of people try to mimic our online store. So because once you mimic anything that is positioned to deceive people, let them think is. And at times when people call you, you claim the position of the office. You say, I work in customer care. I am a Forever Living, I work with Forever Living company. No. So you need to clearly state that you are a distributor, right? You're a forever business owner, right? It's clearly allowed. State that you're a forever business owner, but you are not Forever Living. So names like Forever with Army will fly. Names are like Aloe to Glow will fly. Names like Aloe for You will fly. But it is totally wrong to say Forever Living Nigeria, Forever Living Product. All the websites that we brought down, all the people we tracked down had Forever Living Product Nigeria. So you can see Forever Living Product Nigeria, you can see Forever Living Product Port Harcourt, you see Forever Living Product Abuja. They do build all sorts of websites. This is totally not acceptable. It is not acceptable at all. So when selling online, is good enough. We have a company that once you sign up, immediately you sign up, you have access to your online store. You have access to your online store. So you have access to a professional online store that you can send your link to others. And if you don't know, it is just www.your, if you've not customized it, it will be www.yourid.foreverliving.com, and you can share it. You can try it now. If you try it now, www.yourid.foreverliving.com, it gives you a direct access to your store, So, but if you want to develop yours, because a lot of people will say, oh, your shop is not trendy enough. I want to have mine. We are Gen Z. We are this. We do a lot of digital marketing. We want to do our own. So, if you want to do this, if you would like to develop your own site, the only type that FBOs are permitted to publish is a business opportunity website. Your name and the phrase independent forever business owner must be clearly stated, no matter how you brand it. Let it come out clear. Let it come out clear. And we want to see the statement, forever is a member of the Direct Selling Association. Then we want to have the approved products and the company languages. We must have the approved products. Don't put products that you are in Nigeria and you are putting products that we are not selling. Don't put it up, because if you put it up, NAFDAC will come. If you put it up and NAFDAC comes, how do I put it? Per letter we get from NAFDAC, we pay over ₦1 million. And we cannot continue this. We cannot. So when those bills come, we're going to call you and we're going to send it to you. So that is why it's good you know all this. So we'll continue to defend and say, oh, this product is not registered. So why is it not, if it's not registered, why are we selling it in Nigeria? So that is why only approved products and company language must be used. And good enough if you have FLP 360. I mean, there is a whole lot. This is not an FLP 360 training. There's a whole lot that you can have if you have FLP 360. So you can use templates. You can use templates from FLP 360 to sell your products. They are already there. You can build your own business opportunity website. We're not saying you can't build yours. You can build yours, but it must be in line with our policies and our legal requirements. You can use banners. You can use product banners, which on your shop, but ensure that they don't have Forever Living on them. You can use social media to promote. Nobody's stopping you from using social media to promote. You can use the URL shortcut to personalize your links, and get the credit. You know, once you want to use the URL, you can use the shortcut. That's what this is saying. And you attach your sales page. You can shorten your sales page. So that is allowed. That is properly allowed. So, but it's not allowed to build website and promote products on third-party websites. Third-party websites, not allowed. Not allowed. To sell Forever products online through platforms like eBay and Amazon, also not allowed. So I want you to go through this document. It's a very simple and the document is self-explanatory. Just go through it. Even Google Ads. So a lot of people have called to say, oh, does Forever allow Google Ads? Yes, Forever is clearly stated here. This is just the latest version. Clearly stated here, all the types of ads that you can, that is approved by Forever. So the Google ad, the text ad, the responsive ads. People think we are old school. We are not old school at all. The image ads, the video ads, all these are allowed. But things like the dynamic search ads, the call ads, all those ones might put people in trouble. So the shopping ad, the app promo ads, all those ones are not allowed. So just take time, go through these documents. If you don't have this if a manager and your team members don't have these documents, I am urging you to share these documents with your team members. Share this document with your team members. Share it with them, because we have a lot of young people are joining. The company is not stopping them. Compliance is meant to help you to build an ethical business, because we can't be chasing. We can't be, because what we are doing of late is to chase people. And we can't. Please and please, always put a disclaimer. This is very, very key, very, very important. If you attended any trip, you are in any of our rallies and you want to use any of the hashtags, please and please put a disclaimer. Put a disclaimer. Because that thing that you've achieved, right, cannot be generalized. It cannot be generalized. That is why we always say only 1% of FBOs can qualify for this. It always put a disclaimer. If you don't put a disclaimer, anti-MLM companies will see it as deceit. That, oh, this post is meant to deceive people to join the business. And we don't want that, because it's getting too much of late. It's getting too much of late, and we want to focus on building. We want to focus on things that will help you grow. We want everybody to focus on, not every morning that we wake up, we'll have emails upon emails referring to your Instagram, referring to your X, referring to your TikTok or your Facebook, and they're all in line with delete this, delete this, delete this. That is not what we want to see. So these are some of the disclaimers. So if you attend okay, like soon as some of our people are going to be in Paris. So if you're posting any picture in line with Paris, if you're posting any picture, copy this disclaimer. Forever makes no guarantee on reward or success. Less than 4% of active participating, hardworking forever business owners worldwide qualify for this. So always put these disclaimers. Always put the disclaimers, because I tell you, some of these things you don't know, some of these things end up in courts. And once you have a file with us, they will ask, what have you done? Forever, what have you done? So your business, that single post that you think is harmless, can bring the entire company down, and we will not allow that happen. We will not allow that happen. And that is why when we chase you and you don't remove it, we suspend you. If we send you a mail, you don't reply, we suspend you. And if you're suspended and you still don't want to remove those posts, you'll be terminated. Sorry, sorry I'm saying it, but that is the hard truth. If you don't remove it, you can ask those that have faced it of recent. If you don't remove it, irrespective of who you are, the first thing you will see, immediately you will be suspended. Immediately your account will be suspended. And we don't want you to go through this. It's painful, right? It's painful that you're out there looking for how to build your business, but because of a single post that you have on your IG, or a post that you have on your Facebook, I mean, you are being suspended. So we don't want this to happen, and that is why it's important you have this document. That is why it is very, very important to all of us that you have this document. I think I've spoken for an hour now. Okay, let's see. If we have any question, that is where I'll end it, but try as much as possible. If you don't have this document, it's self-explanatory. Share this document with your team members. Review it with your team members. I tell you, there's a whole lot that they can do. Compliance is not out there to say don't do business. No, compliance is only showing us ways that we can do we can build our business better. We can build a safe business. We can keep everybody in business, because that single post that you are sending out there, though that's medical claim that you're making, that income claim that you're making, that lifestyle claim that you're making, can bring all of us down. And we don't want that to happen at all. We will not even allow it to happen. We will not allow it to happen. It's like a single finger that wants to stain. So what the company will quickly do is to cut it off. So do we have any question? Do we have questions? Let me check. I've not checked the charts. Let me see. Please, I have some questions concerning products. Some products and adverse reaction. This is not, please, this is not a product training. This is about all of our compliance. I'm trying to see. Let me see. In our product training, you can come up with product related questions. This is basically a compliance training. Please share how you get a personal link. Share how to get the personal link again, personal link. If you have any question on how to get your personal link, you can reach our customer care team. Personal link is simple. You put www. Okay, the personal link you're talking about is a shopping link. www.yourid.foreverliving.com. Your id.foreverliving.com. But you can go to your backend. Go to your backend. We've had several trainings on this. Go to your backend and generate either your join link or your shop link. So there are different. If you do this, it will only give you your shopping link. But if you want to generate link for the category, for so many things, so you can. Thank you, mommy. Thank you so much. Let me see. So we have also sent these updates. These updates, we've sent them out. We'll send them out. I think in the next few days, the full document will be ready. But we cannot post it. We cannot post it to. We cannot share it till the 1st of January. So we can only share from the 1st of January. That's when we can share. If you want to get your personal link, the best way, if you want to get your personal link, any of your personals, just go to your quick link and generate any link you want to generate. So thank you so much. I want to thank all of us for being part of this. Please don't forget about the retention. The record retention policy is part of data protection and management, and we as a company, we just have to keep to it. Thank you so much, irrespective of where you join us from this evening. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Good news, we got some products today. It's not about compliance. So the good news is that we got products today. So you can, if you don't know about that already, you can go. We'll have quite some products that you can get. We're still expecting the drinks. Just continue to bear with us. When the drinks come in, we'll make that known too. But we'll have some products so that you can close the year on a strong note. So thank you so much for being part of this. Please, before I go, if you don't have this document, if you don't have the guidelines, please go to your backend, go to tools, go to policy. When I say backend, just go to log in as an FBO, right? Go to tools, click on tools, click on when you click on the tools, the folder, the backdrop, it will open up. So you click on policy, you will see it. I just put it there some 2 weeks or 3 weeks back. We just put it there some 2 weeks or 3 weeks back. You'll see it and download it and share with your team. Review with your team. You will learn a lot from it. So thank you so much for being part of this evening. I wish you all the best of evening. If it doesn't make you grow, change it. Bye-bye.